Hello everyone, Calshar Collectibles here, and today is going to be a different type of video again. This is going to be showing off a complete binder. This is my Sword and Shield V full art and alt art collection and my gold item collection. Now the reason I'm doing this video is because I'm going to be selling off this binder. Some of the cards I'll be grading, some of them I'll be selling raw. So if you are interested in any, contact me on Instagram. It's the same as my YouTube username. So let's get straight in with Sword and Shield base. Sword and Shield base, and this was before they introduced the V alt art, so there's some really nice cards in here nonetheless. The Morpeko's a great card, the Ninetales, the Snorlax, and this Zacian was actually very expensive on release because it became a playable card. It was the most expensive card in the set. Moving on. We have Rebel Clash and a bit of Darkness Ablaze here. Phalanx is definitely my favourite card out of Rebel Clash. I really do like the artwork. Dragapult also has a shout, but Phalanx is great. And for English, I think the texture on these is pretty good. If I could go back and do it again, I would have done it in Japanese, but at the time, English was what I was going for. For Darkness Ablaze, of course, Scissor's my favourite. I do own a PSA 10 copy of this in Japanese. Moving on, this is the rest of Darkness Ablaze here, I believe. Or maybe it's not. Maybe this is Champion's Path. I think it's Champion's Path anyway. And the Gardevoir and the Corsola. And the Graplock. Then we move on to Vivid Voltage, I think. Pikachu, of course, the standout card in this set. Alakazam, a great looking card as well. Same with the Steelix, to be fair. Moving on, we're starting to get into some of the alt arts here. The Empoleon, great alt art. The Single Strike Urshifu and the Rapid Strike Urshifu, and of course the Tyranitar alt art. Now this copy is a little bit off center, so I probably won't be grading it, but it is a nice card nonetheless. Now I'm recording this late at night, so excuse the non-natural lighting and the shadows. Next page, we have some of the other standout cards. This has the free birds on it, so you have the Articuno, the Zapdos, and the Moltres. But my favourite is actually the Zeraora V. This card here. Really great looking card. The Slowking's also a great card. Who did this one? Komiya or Komiya. However you want to say it. How could I not recognise that artwork? Moving on. We're starting to get into some of the Eevee Heroes, what's it called in English? Evolving Skies cards. Some of the great cards, the Leafeon, the Glaceon. The Metagross V is also a standout card for me, I really do like that. The Blissey's nice, they're all really nice cards. This is a more expensive page, so to speak, and the thumbnail of the video. We have the Espeon, the Sylveon, the Umbreon. Umbreon's a great card. I actually like this card more than the Moonbreon, even though this has a moon in anyway. I think it's a bit more mysterious. Then you have the Dragonite and the Rayquaza. Rayquaza also a great artwork. Yeah, really nice artwork. The Batman Noivern, so to speak. Moving on again. This Duraludon always reminds me of a CHR with the Rotom in it and the large picture of the trainer. You also have the Celebi V alt art. The Mew, of course, is a standout card. One of my favourite alt arts, the Genesect. So we sleeping Smeargle in the background as well. Oh, and of course, how can we forget the Charizard? I think this is Brilliant Stars. My English set name knowledge is actually pretty terrible, as you can probably tell. You can see it fighting the Venusaur there, Rayquaza in the sky. Now all these cards were bought packed fresh mint, so some of them may be off center and not worth grading, but hopefully a lot of them are worth grading. Moving on again, we have the Lumineon, the Honchkrow, to name a few. Even the Pikachu regular V-Art is great. And of course the Arceus Alt there, great looking card. But my favourite on this page has to be the Beedrill. Something about Beedrill, I kind of want to start a Beedrill collection. Some really great artworks and some exclusive Japanese artworks as well. And I don't think it'd be too expensive to get into. Moving on from there, we have another famous artwork and one that's rose in price quite significantly. It has come down a little bit since then, but the Machamp V, great looking card. Him sort of running around, using all his arms, picking up plates, delivering food. Great looking card. The Jirachi V is a great card as well. And you're going to hear me say great a lot in this video, and I apologise, but they are just great. Underrated alt art here. The Mewtwo V from Pokemon Go. Really do rate this card. I think it's great. And hopefully this one gets a 10. I might even keep it in my own personal collection. Moving forward again, we have another Dragonite. This is the regular V1. That's also from Pokemon Go. Then we go on here. Rotom V, Aerodactyl V, some standout artworks from what I believe is it Lost Abyss? Yeah. I actually like this Rotom more than the Giratina, which is maybe a unpopular opinion, but super great looking card. Wee tiny picture of the Rotom, but it stands out great on the background. Aerodactyl, of course, great cards. You've got Tropius on there, various other Pokemon, Bastiodon, Sheldon. Some really, really good artwork. Berserker's great. The Giratina regular V, great card. Then, of course, we have one of the bigger hitters in the Sword and Shield era, the Giratina V Alt. It is a nice card, I have to admit, but I still prefer the gold card over this one. I wish Serperior V for Circer got a alt art. Circer's one of our fellow collectors. Regidrago on the next page is a great art. As with the Unknown. Sort of mysterious there. And it was nice to see Regieleki get a print as well. Not an alt art, but print nonetheless. And then to finish off the main set alt arts and full art Vs, we of course have Crown Zenith and Silver Tempest. The big one here being the Lugia. This one is pretty well centered. I'll have to check for print lines. It is a bit right to left, but I'll check this one, see if it could get a 10. Then we have the Entei, Suicune, Raikou, Zacian, Zamazenta, Hoopa. Crown Zenith, I think it's going to age very well. And I kind of feel a bit bad letting go of these cards, but the Ultimate Binder takes priority. Moving on to something a bit different. Now, you don't see many people collecting these cards. These are the gold full art item cards, or energies, so to speak. Super different to collect, and something I probably will keep out of this binder. There's the Air Balloon, the Ordinary Rod. You've got Scoop Up Net, and a lot of these cards were playable, so I probably paid too much for them at the time, like Quick Ball. But if they're for my own collection, I don't mind. All the different types of balls are great. Pause. The level one, the quick one. The Fog Crystal is a great artwork in my opinion. And I do like the stadiums as well, so I decided to put them in here. The Crystal Cave and Turfield Stadium. And then we start to get into the gold energy cards as well. You got Water, Psychic, Fighting, Lightning, Darkness, Metal, Grass and Fire. Magma Basin, a great card. Power Tablet, not so good. It kind of looks like the old Fruit Polos. But Pokemon, you do your own thing. Nice to see some Pokemon Go things there. The lure module and the egg incubator. From someone who has played a lot of Pokemon Go and spent quite a bit of money on it. They are quite cool to see. Moving on again. You'll see we have some of the promos on the right hand side. And the rest of the trainers. With the promos, they're not really in any particular order, but I believe this is all of the alt art and full art cards. Don't worry, I do have one more page. Charizard, of course, the standout card here. I much prefer this artwork over the Brilliant Stars one. Most of these came in collection boxes of some sort, so the Eternatus, the Lucario, I believe the Cleaver and the Zoroark as well. The Zard came in the ETB. And then last but not least, we have the free Evolutions. These are super expensive in a 10 now as well. Mainly because they're super hard to grade. So I'll probably send all 3 of these off, just hoping. And see what happens. So that's it. That is the Sword and Shield Full Art Binder. If you did enjoy this video, let me know your favourite card below from the binder. And please like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.